Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Tiny Brains VR podcast. He is Kevin Joyce, CEO at Tiny Brains, and I am Peter Graham, the Brigadier of Brains. As you might have already guessed, Kevin isn't with us today. He is over or was over at Tokyo Game Show 2025, the lucky sod. And yes, he is currently on his way back, so he isn't able to join us today for this particular episode. So you've got me. And let's dive straight into the news from last week. Well, naturally, it was TGS, and because I wasn't there, I'm not really going to go through it. We're going to go through that with Kev when he comes back. So let's talk about some of the other news that was going on. Firstly, Meta and their retail locations. Now, we have previously mentioned this before on the podcast about Meta planning on opening, another store. We were hoping they may even be opening a store in London at some point. But the news is that they're actually going to be opening a flagship location in California. Now, they've already got one Birmingham store at the moment. It's a smaller one near to their head office, and they're going to be opening another one this October on the 24th. In fact, and this is going to be, as I say, a flagship location. So it's going to be 20,000 square feet. So think of like a decent sized like Aldi or big supermarket. So it's going to be quite a hefty location, and it's going to be permanent. It's not going to be a pop-up store. So if you want to get down there on day one, and you'll be able to demo some of the awesome hardware that they're going to be showing off. There's going to be lots of smart glasses, all the Ray-Ban stuff, but also the new Meta Ray-Ban display glasses, which were shown at Connect 2025 a couple of weeks ago. Now, they have said they are going to have a premium demo experience for the display smart glasses. Whatever that means, maybe you get to use them for more than 5 minutes. We'll have to wait and see. Additionally, Meta is going to be opening up some pop-up stores again in October, or October and November to be more precise. In Las Vegas, they're going to be opening up a pop-up store in the Wynn Hotel Casino on the 16th of October. And in New York, there's going to be another pop-up happening on the 13th of November on Fifth Avenue. So keep an eye out for those. Moving on, we've got a bit more digital news. Valve Steam Link. If you're a PC VR player, you probably have used Valve Steam Link in the past. You may use it every single day. It's a great piece of software from the company that allows you to connect your PC VR gaming to your headset wirelessly. And it first launched for Meta Quest, well, 2 or 3 years ago, I think 2022 actually. And now they've opened it up to Pico and HTC Vive. So if you own things like the Pico 4 Ultra, the Pico 4, the Pro, the Pico Neo 3, head on to the Pico store and you'll find Steam Link there. And if you are an owner of the Vive Focus Vision, you can now download Steam Link as well. Uh, Valve have said that they are going to expand the HTC Vive lineup later this year by adding Vive XR Elite. So if you've got that headset, next couple of months, you'll be able to Steam Link it to your PC, which is great. Steam Link is generally considered quite a stable platform as long as your home Wi-Fi is good, and a lot of people use it over other available streaming apps. Okay, there you go. Next up, we've got some hardware news, and it's from Pimax. And once again, Pimax have announced a delay. Yeah, not too surprising there. They have a long history of announcing delays. They announce these great headsets. They give themselves a really short window, and then they delay it. This time it's for the Dream Air and the Dream Air SE. Dream Air was announced back in 2024, late 2024. They said it was going to come in May. It didn't. Then it was supposed to come in sort of like summertime, August, September time. It didn't. And now it's been delayed, or both the Dream Air and the Dream Air SE have both been delayed until December at the very earliest. And this being Pimax, take that. take that with a bit of pinch of salt. Both the Dream Air and the Dream Air XE are coming in two variants. They're basically coming in with a Steam VR tracking, the Lighthouse base station tracking variant, and there's also coming out. They're also Pimax are also delivering a inside-out tracking version using SLAM. Now, for these dates, December will be for the Steam VR variant. The SLAM tracking variant isn't expected until at some point in 2026, and they've not given us a date. And like I say, again, you have to take this with a big pinch of salt because the December window could get pushed back even further. Now, we're all looking forward to Dream Air coming out because these are very small, lightweight, kind of similar to the big screen Beyond 2 headsets, where it's none of the processing is done. It's literally just a visual HMD. All the processing is done on the PC, so they're very small, lightweights. The Dream Air is going to have OLED, micro OLED displays. So it's going to be 4K. It's going to have automatic IPD adjustments and a whole host of other. Oh, it's going to have wide FOV as well. It's going to have 110-degree horizontal FOV, which should be the widest in its class. And reportedly, it's going to have a self adjusting, or motorized, self-tightening head strap, kind of like like the Nike trainers. I've not seen this in action, so I don't know if that's going to be happening. And personally, we want to see the headset come out first before we have all sorts of wild additions. But that would be a very cool addition. Yes, so if you are looking forward to Pimax and its Dream Air, you're going to have to wait a little while longer. Especially, you might be a bit annoyed because if you pre-ordered it as well, be patient. And last on our, no, actually not last on our list because we've got to talk about another big announcement, and that involves Hideo Kojima, the legendary game designer behind Metal Gear and also Death Stranding. His production company, Kojima Productions, announced a collaboration with Niantic Spatial, and it looks like they are going to be making an AR game of some sort, possibly themed around Death Stranding. They haven't released too many details, but from the teaser video and from subsequent interviews, it looks like it's going to be an AR multiplayer game themed on Death Stranding. And, with it being Niantic's spatial, it's going to use their geolocation software. Now, not to be mixed up with Niantic, who sold their gaming division, including Pokemon Go, earlier this year. So they are different companies now, but so Niantic Spatial will be using their geolocation. They're just focused on geolocation stuff. But Kojima Productions will be doing something along those lines. But it's very early days yet. There's we don't know what it's going to look like, a release window or anything. So this could be like a year or so down the line. We'll have to wait and see. But it's exciting news from Hideo Kojima. It's great to see him getting into the immersive space. Also, in gaming, as we like to finish off with every week on our podcast, Reach. Reach is coming out from nDreams Elevation in a couple of weeks on the 16th of October. And the new announcement has come from Tokyo Game Show that they are going to release a deluxe edition. Now, at the moment, you can pre-order Reach at the moment, and you get like a little like cosmetics bundle if you pre-order before the launch date. This Reach Deluxe edition will only be available from launch day, and it'll be that cosmetics bundle that you can pre-order plus another cosmetics bundle. You also get a soundtrack and a digital art book and all that sort of stuff. No price has been released or revealed for this deluxe edition, but it will come in sort of two. You can get it in two versions. You can either get it just standalone, as a separate product that you'll be able to buy on the stores, or if you have pre-ordered, you'll be able to upgrade your pre-order. Again, I don't know how much. I expect, it's not going to be a free upgrade, but we'll have to wait and see. Reach is coming out this October in a couple of weeks for Meta Quest 3 and 3S. No Quest 2 support, as well as PSVR 2 and PC VR headsets on Steam. So that's a lot to look forward to. and we're expecting lots of big video game releases over the next few weeks as well. So stay tuned. And that's it all for me and from him. Well, we'll hear more from him at some point. And I hope you enjoyed this episode, and we'll see you again next week.